Welcome back, everybody. Today we have an example of, we're going to call it a lack of agency game. We talk about these all the time, that this meta, this new meta, is now defined very heavily by the high roll potential of 3 or 4 heroes. Specifically the high roll potential of Jandice, Hooktusk, and the new Shudderwock. A few other heroes, depending on the bans in the lobby, have a pretty good impact, say Omu or Millhouse or whatever. But when one of those heroes goes off, they blow out lobbies, and they absolutely dominate them. Here's a good example of when that occurs. Be on the lookout for Jandice that does this, because if they do this and they live past one turn, they're going to destroy the lobby. You're no longer playing for first. You should be playing for tempo and try to murder everybody you can before the Jandice finds you. Get your highest average placement. Sometimes, when you're playing token Jandice, double tripling in the 5 stars is really not the way you want to play it. Oftentimes you'll take a 5-star and you'll go, this doesn't give me direction, but it might give me tempo. And instead of taking double 5 stars, you can take a 6-star on the following turn. Sometimes you get an early Bran. And if you get an early Bran and you have the extra token, as in like you played the token first and haven't played the Battlecry unit, you're capable of taking 2 triples on the following turn. Sometimes you get far enough ahead that you can do all of the above and take 2 triples in the 6 stars. And when that happens, lights out. Doesn't matter if you have 1 health left as Jandice. If you're taking multiple 6 stars with Bran on the board, you're usually winning the lobby. It's just massive blowout potential. That is this meta. Super high roll. Alright, enjoy. 3 1 attack minions or a 3 attack minion and a 2 attack minion against a 1-star board. Freeze. It was there because I didn't know if I was going to pick up the Tidehunter or not. You can also buy a different minion, then pick Tidehunter up next turn, but pretty much every situation you want to do that. Worst coin flip of all time. You think they put mega OP heroes in for every now and again for engagement? Nah. Nope. I don't think it's anything devious like that. I guess? Is it 4-4? I don't think it's anything devious like that. I think it is simply that it is hard to gauge how well a hero will perform in a vacuum until you put it in the game. It's just like when we were doing the patch review. I said I'm going to decline the comment on Shudderwock until we play it, because until we see what the mechanics look like and how it fits the meta, like, it's going to be very difficult to gauge if this thing is as broken as we think it is, or just kind of okay. It's going to be a good hero regardless. But there are some kind of game-breaking mechanics that could work with it in terms of the order and whatnot. Then again, like, even the bad mechanics would end up being pretty damn good. Is it that much worse to go to 3-on-3 with Jandice token start? I mean, I would go to 3-on-3 sometimes if I don't get a token start, but if you get a token start? Now what's your curve look like? Yeah, Sleepy, I'm completely in agreement with that. I think they may have jumped the gun with putting this in the game, and they're going to remove tokens next patch. A lot of the stuff that's imbalanced is around these units. And that at least one of Alley Cat or Tidehunter is going to go. And it brings down the consistency of those broken heroes quite a bit. Probably freezing this board, right? We swap into Gambler's good. We even swap into War Leader. We probably keep it. That's not true. That's not. It is true. Bofur, you ever worried how strong you will become with the inevitable power creep? Yeah, I worry that I'll just get out of hand and probably destroy the world. Now we're gonna have, we always have something insane happen, Sleepy. It's just a degree of insane anymore. The game has not been low rolly for quite some time. Something has busted at all points. No, so close. No. I miss the days when we just forced mechs on 3 all day. Resident Sleeper. A lot of this stuff is very deliberate. Weak. I'm gonna keep the pirate for now. Look at this guy first. Well, that is a card. Gotta drop you. I gotta drop you. Two sixes next turn. Feels like 2 6s next turn. Hey, Bobbler. Hey, Bobbler. It's been a minute, man, since we played against each other, that is. You're in luck. We're not spiking this turn. Oh, lovely. Thanks, dude. Tempo. Tempo, dude. Tempo. Keck L. Cack Al. What a tempo, dude. It's a tempo Hooktusk. I know. I saw it. Alright, we got double Eliza. Let's not be dead, please. I still want to be dead. Probably should freeze that board, right? Take Cyclone and Jug. With Bran, 3 tribes on the board, we just sub through this stuff. We look for another pirate or something. Freeze the Scally because we're gonna get Eliza. Except we can't, we don't want to freeze that board. Like, even if we get 1 Eliza, we don't buy Scally. 2 Elizas, you can consider Scally. That being said, we'd have to swap into it. Otherwise, we're freezing something for next turn. And we're really still a Bran board. Sure, we'll have the Elizas. They're great. But Jug, Cyclone, Elizas. Have to play for tempo? Nah, it's all good, man. I'm only teasing. There are a lot of times you should be playing for tempo in this meta. It's just very hard to tell when you're the perspective of another player. Could have better hits, but you know. We'll keep it taunt. It does dilute the buffs, which is a little annoying. If we think he's trivial, then we sell it. It's turn 8. He's trivial. Look at our board. But yeah, we're still Jandice. We still have a brand on the board. We still want to commit into the stuff that allows us to scale in this game. We shouldn't be like defaulting into like, we have to play Exodia Pirates. We picked up a Divine Shield and a Jug this turn, and suddenly we have 24/24 from the Jug added to the board. 27, I guess, if you count itself. And a Divine Shield. We're a murder board. We really are a murder board. You gotta sing the murder board song. Murder board. Murder board. Does whatever a murder board does. It's beautiful. Murder board. And if you're playing the hero that we queue into now, you get to complain about agency. It's okay, it's your right. You're allowed to. Because you get to take 25 damage here, and there was really nothing you could have done about it. So if you are playing Bran, or a hero that's incentivized to stay on 1 and take damage early and recover, that is your best average line. But if you queue into Jandice on the wrong turn, it's just over. That is your right. You have the right to complain. Can't complain about agency if there's no agency. Complain to the agency about the agency. Just need a golden jug? Can't swap golden minions, unfortunately. Go find our Amalgadons and win the lobby. We have a Murloc. Tidehunter works. We gotta make the read that we're strong enough not to die from 12 with this board on turn 9 in a non-ticket lobby. That was a interesting comment today on my YouTube video about the game where we played Shudderwock and we had a Murloc transition. We ended up with like a 40-40 board. Why did we level to 5 as opposed to just stay on 4? And oftentimes, you know, people will say like, you always stay on 4 with Murlocs, right? But we're in a position where we're just going to dump 60-60 stats on the board. You have 2 ways to improve your board from that position. You get Golden Selfless Baron, or you get Amalgadons. And Amalgadons are still a very viable option, even though you're board locked with Murlocs. Because you're talking about doing like a 2-card change out at the end of the game. The game is going to be over in a reasonable time period. All you're going to do is gather up Selfless Baron and or Amalgadons and try to trade everything out. Maybe a Spore. And what you're doing is opening up all those opportunities to be able to take all that stuff. And if you're going to stay on 4, there's no world you just keep cycling Murlocs, right? Like once you have a 60-60 board of Murlocs on turn 8, why do you need an 80-80 board of Murlocs? They do the exact same job. They lose to the exact same stuff. That game ends so quickly, you do one of 2 things. Sure. This is pretty good. Yeah, I'm still gonna pass on it though. No luck on the extra minions. They're all just bad minions. Time to get an agency agent? Yeah. Gonna need one in this meta. You got Tempo Pirates. And what is this? Can't tell. Lightfang board, maybe? It's a Millhouse on turn 10 that tripled into 2 6s and lost a round. This is probably a Calicos board. Oh, don't be mean. It's okay. We got him. Barely. Below minimal damage. That Tide Caller's looking unusually buff. Just Jandice things. Turn 2 Tide Caller. Amul, yep. Do I Hamul again? Jug is guaranteed stats. Hamul shots at Amalgadon and Eliza. Plus Scally is pretty good. Yeah, not really. Not against him. Oh my god. You suck. There's a ghoul here, and there's a spore, both of which would be pretty good. All right, whatever. It's the stats we can put on the board. Toxfin? Nah, it's already 40, almost 50 attack by the time it goes. I don't care about 50 attack. What I do care about is getting a hold of Amalgadon or getting a hold of extra stats. And this is the strongest we can be for the turn. That's, you know, kind of all that matters here. Be as strong as you can be right now. Why not triple the Eliza? Because if you swap it, and that means you're not swapping a golden jug, and you're giving up 18 stats. And a triple Eliza doesn't do anything more than a normal Eliza, or double Elizas, if you have the board spots. If I got a Murrzond, I would try it. Do you believe? Because I want to believe. Oh shit. Did we get the wrong one? We got the wrong one. Damn you, game. Damn you, game. I got a dragon on the board. We get the Amalgadon. Play dragon out, we play you. Naturally. All good boards up until that point, but you know, we got the bad one. I'll take it. I'll take the Tempest. It's net equal gold, right? So we always buy it. Oh, there was so much opportunity to high roll, dude. So much opportunity. You hit the Murrzond, you get any of those decent boards on the Hamul. You're sitting there with like all of the things. But no, we just only got some of them. Only some of the things. Probably. What was his board exactly? And this is okay. It's 9-9 and then it's just not worth it. It's not enough. Alright, maybe we take the shot now. Let's see what this is first. Let's see what this is after. Alright, whatever. We'll do this. For the triple. Triple that front. Don't care about all of the pirate buffs nearly as much as I care about getting as many Divine Shield hits as possible. Unfortunately, he went first, so he kills our Amalgadon before Nadina goes off. But it's not going to matter. We have way too much. Only question is, do we kill him? It's a coin flip with Nadina to get a reset on the Amalgadon. Felt like an easy game, huh? We took 1 million damage getting online, and then suddenly you're way bigger than anybody can ever compete with. AKA Jandice. Yo, GG, Bob Larry.